everybody. Brad Nessler here with Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, bringing you today's exciting matchup. No complaints about the weather tonight, as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Cardinal of Stanford. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. And here comes the Cardinal. The Cardinal appear to be completely overmatched in this one. What do you think, Kirk?
Notre Dame is so explosive because they try to get the ball into this receiver's hands as much as possible. And what he can do after the catch is what makes him one of the best in the game. And they'll win this game big.
I agree with you on this one. The Notre Dame Fighting Irish are going to win this game.
And they're ready to kick this one away. And they'll be returning this one. Moore takes it at the 4. They'll start this drive at the 20.
First and 10.
They'll work from the shotgun. Edwards drops back on first down. Looking, throws this one out to the right. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
Second down and 5. Ball on their own 25. Stanford comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Lemon gets the carry, and he's taken down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
Yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 26.
6-yard line.
They come out with 3 wide receivers. Edwards steps back to pass. Looks. He's under pressure. Over the middle. Across midfield. Tackle. What an amazing catch. First down.
Boy, Brad, you said it. That is a big-time play there. Spectacular catch and great body control there on the long pass reception.
First and 10. Ball on the 44. Stanford lines up with 3 receivers. Going deep, lays it out there. Brings it in, touchdown.
What an impressive call.
I can hear the defense yelling run all the way up here. Boy, did they fall for that one or what?
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you by Pontiac. Number 15, ready to kick.
McKnight back to return.
Kicks it off. McKnight fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. take over at the 20-yard line. The Irish line up with 5 receivers. And he's stopped behind the line. The quarterback draw not successful there.
Nope, and I'm going to tell you why. This defense was not fooled at all in that play.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. Quinn drops back. Throws it to the outside. The senior makes the catch. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 29. The Fighting Irish line up in a goal line formation. Quinn sets up the play action. It's tipped. The defender could only get a hand on it.
A hand on it? If this kid wants to be a big-time playmaker, he better start getting 2 hands on it.
Yeah, Lee, that ball should have been picked off there.
Notre Dame ready to punt this one away. Price gets it off. And it's out of bounds at the 49-yard line. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. Single set backfield. Rolling out to the right side. Wants to throw outside. The pass was right there. Just couldn't be controlled.
This tight end some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. The Cardinal come out with split backs. He drops back. Steps up. He rolls out to the right. He's going left. A nice pickup of about 8 yards.
Gain of 8 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 38. Stanford lines up in a goal line set. Handoff up the middle. Here's an opening. The 10. Touchdown, Stanford. The halfback got the call and was able to carry it to Bader.
Yeah, looking smooth out there.
He's one of those guys they can count on for big plays.
And he hits the PAT. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac drive summary. They're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap.
They'll set up shop at the 23. Notre Dame comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They go with the toss. Gain of 9.
On the carry. 9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 32.
32-yard line.
High formation here. Quinn hands off to the left. And And he's tackled. And the short gain is enough for the first.
Boy, I like that play call. Go ahead and get the first down here.
And that tailback definitely has a nose for that first down marker.
First and 10. Ball on their own 33. Single set backfield. Quinn to the air on first down. Wants to throw outside. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys play football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line. Notre Dame comes to the line with 3 wide. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Throws this one out to the left. Sheds that one.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
Notre Dame comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Quinn hands it off. He's gobbled up in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those big linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed him.
Second down and 12. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Single set backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Jenkins brings him down. A pickup of 4 on the play.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's third down and 8 to go. This is the 7th play of this drive. They come out in a nickel. Back to pass. He's looking. He lets it go. And it's caught. He ignores the footsteps and makes the catch. The receiver did come down with the ball, but he'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, I just can't figure out why you'd run that play on third down.
They line up to punt this one away. Hangs it up high. Bradford fields it at the 17. Well, the offense heading back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive into another touchdown. They'll get the ball here at the 17-yard line. One-man backfield. Edwards hands off on the delay. May with a takedown. He might have gotten a yard at best.
On the play.
Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on their own 18.
18-yard line.
Single set backfield. And down he goes. The halfback picks up a yard.
1-yard gain on the play.
It's third down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 19. Nickel defense. He drops back. Throws down the middle. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big MO mode on their side.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Notre Dame lines up with 3 receivers. Nice play fake. Throws this one out to the right. The ball is knocked to the ground.
Players use anything they can to get in the way of a pass.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 41. The Irish come out in the ace formation. Quinn off the fake. He's rolling right. Going deep. Stovall drops the ball. Dropped by the wideout.
The intended receiver on the play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Quinn is back in the gun. Quinn back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. And he's going to be sacked for a loss. The quarterback had nowhere to go, and he's brought down for the sack.
They've got to do a better job up front with their pass protection.
If they don't start picking up everybody, then this quarterback's going to be pretty sore in the morning. That's for sure.
They line up to punt this one away. Price punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 30. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 32-yard line. Single set backfield. They go with the toss, and he's going to throw.
You got to be careful when you're calling a trick play like this because it's usually a huge gain or a turnover. They were lucky it was only incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Makes a move. Broke away from one. Tackle. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 35. The Cardinal line up in an I formation. Drops back to pass. In as he throws. Got it at the 40. Here he goes. To the 20. To the 10. Goodbye. All right, Coach, your team is down by 3 touchdowns in the first quarter. What are you telling those kids on the sideline?
Well, I look them in the eye and I say, hey, there's more than 3 quarters to go. It's your choice. Either lie down and lose by 50 or man up, pick yourself out of this hole so you can head into halftime with something to work for.
And he tacks on the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Is lined up for the kickoff. McKnight back deep.
Kicks it deep. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll go to work at the 20. The Fighting Irish line up with 3 wide. Inside give, and they got him for a loss.
That blitz couldn't have worked any better for the defense or any worse for the offense.
2nd down, 14 coming up here. Ball on the 16-yard line. Notre Dame goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. Tries to juke. Bounces off the would-be tackler. Hooper brings him down. Excellent run that time, but it still won't be enough to move the chains. It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. It's been pretty lopsided here in the first quarter. The score is Stanford 21, Notre Dame nothing. We get 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 27. Notre Dame will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll run for the first on 3rd and short. And he's stopped behind the line. They look to be outmanned on that series, guys. Not even one first down.
That's not what the offensive coordinator had in mind.
Yeah, but I can't argue his play calling. They just didn't execute.
Notre Dame lining up the punt. He gets it away. Bradford fields it at the 40. Thanks to some nice passing on the last drive, the offense was able to take it down the field for 6.
And great play calling to help make that an easy drive. The question is, can they do it again?
One-man backfield. Lemon gets a pitch, and now he's going to throw it. There's a missed tackle. They'll drop him for a loss. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Cardinal come out in the ace formation. Little handoff. Juke move. And he's taken down. That run picks up a yard, maybe less. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Edwards back to pass. Looking with the throw. Complete. He's hit and got away. And he's tackled.
That's how you convert 3rd down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
First and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Cardinal come out with split backs. Short draw. And it's caught. Tackle. Nothing gained on the play.
No gain on the play.
So it's 2nd and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. The Cardinal come out in the ace formation. Inside give. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Absolutely no blocking up front.
Hey, sometimes a blitz is used to get after a quarterback on the passing game. But this time, it was used to stick the halfback behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. 3 wideouts here. Back to pass. Looks. Short draw. And they make the stop. He hits his man, but they'll be well short of the first.
That young man has to run the pattern to get beyond those sticks the next time.
They'll line up for the kick, and this is going to be extremely long. He gets it up, and it's long enough. And it's good. And that was a long, long field goal.
Boy, that kid can sure kick the football.
Stanford is ready to kick it away.
Lined up for the kickoff. Snowball back to return.
Kicks it off. McKnight fields it in the end zone. He jukes it. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. The Irish come out showing 3 wide. Quinn hands it off. No, play fake. He throws it. It falls incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high, and that's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. The Fighting Irish line up with 3 wide. On the ground with the tailback. They'll bring him down. They get 5 yards on the play.
5-yard gain on the play.
Third and 5. Ball on the 25.
25-yard line.
Blocking this D tackle when he's in the zone he's in won't be easy. Quinn steps back to pass. He's looking. He passes it. Incomplete. He just put a little too much air under that one.
That's one of the reasons defenses like to blitz, not only to sack the quarterback, but also to force him into making bad throws.
They line up to punt this one away.
Price
gets it off. Bradford calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 37-yard line. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 37.
Take over at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
Ace backfield. Edwards will hand it off. He might have a chance. Breaks one. At the 40. Inside the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Stanford. This one has gotten out of hand.
Usually we don't see games getting real ugly until the second half, when the talent of the depth chart starts to show. But man, we're still here in the first half, and it's already looking like a blowout.
And he hits the PAT. Over 3 minutes remain in the second quarter, and the score is Stanford 31, Notre Dame nothing. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
Stanford is lined up for the kickoff.
He sends this one deep. McKnight fields it in the end zone. He made the tackle, but I think he got a little help from his face mask. Let's check with the referee.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
He wasn't careful enough and got a hand on the guy's face mask.
That will go as a 5-yard penalty for grabbing his face mask.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Irish come out in the ace formation. He drops back. Feeling the pressure, and it's incomplete.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 20. The impact player at running back is in the zone right now. Walker on the toss. Couldn't get anything out of that.
No gain on the play.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Fighting Irish come out in a shotgun. Quinn drops to throw. He steps up, fires deep down the left side. Someone got a hand on it. Great range as he's able to break up the pass.
I know that the safety makes a good play here, but as a receiver, you got to get in there and play some defense. He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Price gets it off. Bradford takes it to the 43. The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone. They'll take over at the 47. They come out with 3 wide receivers. They go with a pitch to the right. Halfback pass. Here he goes. And down he goes. So they pick up a couple on the gadget play, but we usually see those plays go for bigger gains than that. It's 2nd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Edwards with a nice play fake. Throws. Complete. That'll be a loss of 1.
1-yard loss on the play.
Third and 6. Ball right around midfield.
49-yard line.
The Cardinal come out in the ace formation. Looking. Over the middle. Batted ball. He's lucky that pass fell innocently to the turf.
Yep, total coverage on that one. Got to pick his destinations better.
Fourth and 6. Ball on the 49-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away.
Back to punt. Number 18, back to return.
Number 27 boots it way up there. Number 9 signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 17. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The big defensive tackle can do a lot of damage when he's in the zone like he is now. They'll make the sack. Notre Dame takes a timeout. It's 2nd down, 15 to go. Ball on the 12. One-man backfield. Here's a pitch left side. And he's going to lose yards on this one. Stanford calls a timeout. Third and long. Ball on the 11. They come out in a nickel. Quinn will hand it off. Tackle. Stanford takes a timeout. They line up to punt this one away. Punts the ball away. Bradford fields it at the 48.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll set up shop at the 50. They line up in a double tight set. They'll throw on first down. Looks. Throws it to the outside. It's deflected. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 50. 3 wideouts here. Edwards, back to pass. Down the middle. Got it to his receiver. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Now, sometimes you have to. You've got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
The Cardinal line up in a goal line formation. Little shake and bake move. He's got an opening. The 10 Touchdown, Stanford! And that was his third rushing touchdown of the half.
You've heard the saying, a guy's in his zone. Right now, this guy's not stopping for anybody.
Speaking of stopping, somebody on the defense has to stop this running back, or else we're in for a long, long game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. McKnight fields it at the 2. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll get the ball here at the 19-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. Pitch left. And he's drilled. Excellent play by the defense that time as they swallowed him up before he got back to the line.
It's more like they devoured him. He had no shot at breaking clean.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 14. They'll work from the shotgun. Quinn back to throw. He's looking. He's looking for his man. Harrison with the interception. The pressure definitely got to the quarterback there because that pass was not on target.
Yo, were those guys coming after him or what? He did the worst thing he could possibly do. Throw it up for grabs.
The defense was just sitting on that. They were in zone coverage. As soon as they saw he was in trouble, they were all over the football.
First and 10. Ball on the 39.
At the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Stanford comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. He unloads it, and it's caught. A 1-yard loss.
The reception. 1-yard loss on the play.
Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 38.
38-yard line.
The Cardinal come out showing 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Steps up, looking. He's going left. And he drops it. This incompletion is credited to the wideout.
Absolutely. The quarterback executed his end of the deal.
Third and 11. Ball on the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
The Cardinal come out in the ace formation. Looks. He's rolling left. Throws it to the outside. Finds his receiver inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. And the big lead just got bigger, folks.
I've seen some amazing comebacks in my day, but I'm not too confident that I'm going to see one today. I could be wrong, you guys, but I just don't see it happening. I mean, these guys aren't just formed. They're pitching a shutout, too.
And he hits the PAT. Time to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And remember, the good folks at Pontiac have been bringing you fuel for the soul since 1926. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Sends it sailing downfield. McKnight fields it in the end zone. He shoots. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll take over at the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
The Fighting Irish go with the I formation. They hand it off, and they make the stop. After one half of play, this one is not even close. Our score, Stanford 45, Notre Dame nothing. Stanford will be kicking off to start the second half. And he got all of this one. Great kick. McKnight fields it in the end zone. He's hit and got away. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll start this drive at the 17.
First and 10.
The Fighting Irish line up with four wideouts. He tosses it short. Brought down. Well, coach's short pickup on that pass play.
It was, but you know what? As long as they've got those guys getting open underneath, it'll take a lot of pressure off those offensive linemen who are trying to hold their blocks.
It's second down and 5 to go. Ball on the 22. Quinn with four wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. With a stiff arm. Rushing with a takedown. And the delayed handoff works for a big gain.
Got to be happy with the effort there by your tailback.
You are absolutely right.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Play action down the middle. It's deflected. I like the idea of trying to drop that one in there, but that one might have had a little too much air under it.
I don't have a problem with the pass. It was just a superb job by the defender of playing the ball in the air.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 37. This big fella at defensive tackle's in the zone right now. Steps up in the pocket with the throw. And it's the senior. They'll bring him down. It'll go down as a completion, but they won't get much for it.
Yeah, just a wasted play right there.
Third and 9. Ball on their own 38. Notre Dame sets up with four receivers. Back to pass. He's looking. Under heavy pressure. Ball's loose. And they got him for a loss. Are they lucky or what? The quarterback very fortunate that one of his guys recovered the football.
Yeah, he's got to be more careful out there. Either tuck that thing away or just get down before contact.
I don't care what he does. Just don't fumble. That's all. Do whatever you have to do to protect that football.
He punts it. Bradford fields at the 31. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession. Guys, what kind of adjustments do you think this defensive coordinator made at halftime?
He'll probably blitz a lot more here in the second half. That way, he can force the quarterback to get rid of it sooner.
If he has to get rid of the ball sooner, then this impact safety we've been talking about is going to be waiting there for an interception. I think you'll see him make more plays in the second half than he did in the first half.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on the 31.
31-yard line.
Stanford comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. And down he goes. That's a 3-yard pickup.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 34. Stanford goes with the ace set here. Throws it out there. Complete. And he's tackled. The receiver did come down with the ball, but he'll be short of the 1st down.
Yeah, I just can't figure out why you'd run that play on 3rd down.
Fourth and 7. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The Cardinals line up to punt.
McKnight back deep to return.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. McKnight fields it at the 22. I don't know if you guys saw this, but the coach gave his offense quite a speech before he sent them out there.
And let's not forget, they had some things clicking the last time out. He's probably just reminding them to finish the job this time.
They'll set up shop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
The Irish come out in the ace formation. Here comes the pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. Under relentless pressure, the quarterback goes down for the sack.
Those guys on defense are just pinning their ears back right now, coming in as fast as they can.
Well, in that case, the offense needs to sneak in a screen pass at a halfback. Let him get behind the rush and then take off behind his blockers for 6.
2nd and long. Ball on the 27-yard line. They come out in a nickel. Quinn drops back. Looking. He's in trouble. And they bring him down for a sack on the play. And the big fella gets a sack.
Boy, for being such a hog molly, he can move a lot better than I thought.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, you didn't call him hog molly when we saw him at the hotel.
Here's a 3rd and long situation. Ball on the 21-yard line. The Fighting Irish line up with 3 wide. Looks. Aaron and out long. Caught. Sanchez brings him down. So on 3rd down, they pick up the 1st and a lot more.
When that kid caught the ball, he wasn't thinking about 1st down. He was thinking touchdown.
First and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
They'll bring in their dime package. Walker, left side. A little juke. Missed tackle. Tackle. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards.
Gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. The Irish come out showing 3 wide. Quinn goes with the play fake, throws it deep downfield. Someone got a hand up, and they couldn't hook up on that one. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Notre Dame will line up in a jumbo set here. Walker gets another carry. Past the tackler, brought down. The running back picks up a yard on the counter. Line up in a goal line formation. They'll try to power it with a fullback. Makes a move, and down he goes. He got a really nice gain on that run.
I'm going to tell you, I think the defense needs to make some adjustments. Maybe move 8 or 9 guys into the box. Coach, maybe they can slow this running game down.
You're right, Kirk. Heck, I could run through those holes.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 8th play of the drive. Quinn to the air on 1st down. Lets it fly, and it's caught. They get a 1-yard loss on that one.
1-yard loss on the play.
2nd and 11 coming up. This is the 9th play of this drive. Notre Dame comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll bring him down. They'll give him an inch or two, if that.
No gain on the play.
3rd and 11, and this is the 10th play of the drive. The Irish line up with 3 wide. He drops back. And down he goes. That was the 6th sack of the ball game for this defense.
Let me say one thing. This defense is good. I mean, real good.
They sure are, Coach. They're blitzing, they're stunning, they're confusing this quarterback to death.
Well, they're looking for another 4th down conversion. They've already gotten one this drive. Stanford has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Wants it all, going deep. Hauls it in for the touchdown. The wide receiver flew down the field on that touchdown connection.
Well, he has the speed to stretch the defense, and his hands are getting better every single game.
And he tacks on the extra point. Let's take a glance now at the Pontiac. Bradford takes it from the 6. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll get the ball here at the 25-yard line.
1st and 10.
Edwards with 3 wide receivers. Edwards on 1st down. Picks it off. He's got some blockers. The 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That last INT gives this defense 2 on the day.
Not a good throw there, and the quarterback needs to make better decisions.
And he hits the PAT. Just a few seconds remaining now in the 3rd quarter. And our score, Stanford 45, Notre Dame 14. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Moore takes it at the 8.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They had the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replays to recap it.
They'll take over at the 26-yard line. With the play fake, and they get the sack. Now that's some heavy pressure.
It all starts with the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough to move the football.
I agree, Coach. And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you if you give him enough time back there to throw.
Well, it looks like he's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
It's second down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 20. One man backfield. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the right. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time, guys.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Cardinal come out showing 3 wide. Back to pass. He steps up. He's looking. He might not be able to get the pass off. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
Unless we see some sort of miracle, this one's pretty much over. Heading to the 4th. Our score, Stanford 45, Notre Dame 14.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 13-yard line.
They line up to punt this one away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. McKnight fields it to 42. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll go to work at the 46. The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Tries to juke, and they make the stop. A gain of 8 on the carry.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Second and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Walker is dangerous. Let's see if they put the ball in his hands. Quinn hands it off. No, play fake. Rifles it right side. He got it! And they tackle him. And with that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving for the game. The Irish with 4 receivers. Quinn steps back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And that one's fallen incomplete. Quinn hands it off. Juke move. Sheds a tackler. Well, they're not going to win it, but they're still playing hard out there. Very impressive run by the halfback to find the end zone.
Good play call here by the offensive coordinator. He realizes when you get down into the red zone and you have a halfback like this, just give him the ball and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now let's take a look at the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Fitzpatrick will try to hit it just right so they can get a high bounce. Here it goes. Well, that'll end all hopes of a miracle.
You can say that again. This one is pretty much done.
They'll start this drive at the 41.
41-yard line.
Stanford lines up with 3 receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. A gain of 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
Second and 9. Ball on the 40-yard line.
40-yard line.
High formation here. They'll run the option. Now he pitches it. And he is drilled. How about that stop?
Here the linebacker uses his speed to come up with a huge stop behind the line of scrimmage.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Nickel defense. He drops back. Steps up. Looking. Throws this one out to the left. Big opening. And down he goes.
That's how you convert third down, sweetheart.
That was a good-looking play, wasn't it, Coach?
Oh, yeah, this offensive coordinator must have seen something in the defense he really liked.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Stanford sets up in the eye. Again, he'll get the call. 3-yard gain by the running back.
3-yard gain on the play.
Second and 7 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Single set backfield. He's drilled as he throws. It's tipped. A little laundry on the field, and we'll find out whose it is.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Still
That penalty
second down.
drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
Second and long. Ball on the 32.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Cardinal come out in a 2 tight end set. Drops back to pass. Looks. Throws to the middle. Got him on the run. He's got an opening. And they make the stop.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
Number 11 is back in the gun. It's a direct snap. Fumbles the ball. Hoyt with a recovery. They turn the ball over to the defense with that fumble, and the head coach has got to be upset with his halfback after that one.
Any coach would be upset after his running back fumbles. The first thing a running back learns is how to grip and secure the football.
Well, hopefully he shakes it off and forgets about it. There's nothing he can do now.
They'll set up shop at the 11-yard line.
At the 11-yard line. First and 10.
And they hit him in the backfield.
Look at that. The blitz just threw off their blocking assignments, and that's why this running back is looking for his mouthpiece right now.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 9. The Irish come out in the ace formation. They hand it off again. And he's taken down. Nice gain for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counter play. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 22. Go with a run once again. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. He went right through the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 20-yard line. Quinn has 5 receivers lined up here. Throws it to the outside. And down he goes. About 6 yards on that completion.
6 on the play.
Notre Dame in a 5-wide set. Throws this one out to the right. It's deflected.
I tell you what, Kirk, if that receiver doesn't get more aggressive, this defense is going to be knocking the balls down all game long.
You're absolutely right. That was a heads-up play by the corner, but it would have never happened if the receiver would have come back to the ball instead of waiting for it to fall into his lap.
Quinn lines up with 5 wide out. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. He's under some heat. Going deep. Complete on the run. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Goodbye. The halfback got his number call on the pass play and came through with a score.
This is what separates good backs from great ones. You have to have the ability to contribute to the passing game.
High formation here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. So here's the Pontiac drive summary to recap what just happened. Fitzpatrick will try to hit it just right so they can get a high bounce. Here goes nothing. Can't wrap him up. They were really looking to get the ball back.
Yeah, but it's not over yet. They can still get a 3 and out or come up with a turnover.
Excellent field position to start the drive. High formation here. On the ground with the tailback. And they make the stop. 5 yards.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second down and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line. The Cardinal come out with split backs. On the ground, left side. Brought down. Notre Dame calls a timeout. It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. They line up in an I. Pitch is right. Here he goes. And he's taken down. Notre Dame takes a timeout. First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line. Stanford sets up in the I. They run a counter. And he's stopped behind the line. And the linebacker comes up and makes a big stop.
This is textbook. This is how you're supposed to play against the run.
Yeah, and that time the defense got him to go backwards.
It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 25-yard line. The Cardinal go with the I formation. On the ground with the tailback. And And he's going to lose yards on this one. The defense was waiting for it that time.
You can't run the exact same misdirection play 2 times in a row. The defense was there, ready to make the play.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. Stanford comes out with an I formation. Little shake and bake move. Tackle. He stopped by the defense as they shut him down well short of the first.
You're right, my friend. They couldn't afford to have the offense maintain possession, so they focused their attention on that ball carrier and brought him down.
Number 15 lined up for the field goal, and he's going to need some distance on this one. It's up. And it sails through the upright. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pontiac. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. McKnight fields it in the end zone. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll take over at the 24-yard line. Quinn comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking. He's looking down the middle. Incomplete. And he overthrew his wide receiver.
I don't know too many 7-foot guys playing football, so maybe he should aim lower the next time.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24. Notre Dame in a 5-wide set. He steps up, looks, it's tipped. And this one's broken up. Heads up play to bat it down.
Yeah, and if you can't get to the quarterback or intercept the pass, the next best thing is to get a hand up.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line. They line up in the shotgun. He drops back, steps up, he's looking. Throws. Incomplete pass. Well, again, they can't hook up, and it'll bring up 4th down. They line up to punt this one away. Price gets it off. Number 3 calls for the fair catch. And they make the fair catch at the 33. The defense was able to keep them out of the end zone on their last possession, but the offense did pick up 3. I know we all had a very high opinion of this safety, but does that opinion change after a game like this?
No, everyone knows he's still an outstanding safety. One game's not going to change that.
Well, he can't disappear from time to time either. They needed him to bring his A game today, and that just didn't happen.
2nd and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 31-yard line. Another hard-fought game between these two rivals. Was this what you expected to see?
Stanford comes away with bragging rights this year, and I'm sure the fans and students will enjoy it just as much as the players. They were the better team today and added another great chapter to this rivalry.
And we thank you kindly for taking part in NCAA Football 2006. Our final tally in this game, Stanford 48, Notre Dame 29. Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk